So the NSA family, like I guess I call them family because they really just being amongst other people who stutter and the support that you get, the support you can give. It's feeling really accepted, and yeah, I call it a family because it feels like you're coming home when you attend conference after conference.
To me, it just means now that I have a constant support group, and like already the people that I've met have said that if there is a time that once I leave here that I need someone to talk to, that they're there. So yeah, it's just neat that I've been here for one day, and it's like I know I'll have some good friends when I leave here, and that constant support group now.
It means exactly that. It means that even though we don't see each other every day, we don't talk to each other every day, the moment we walk in the door here, it's like an instant. I mean, it's just an instantaneous bond that I personally can't live without. I can't see me missing another conference. I love being around my NSA family.
Oh, being part of the NSA family mean a lot, a lot to me. And the kind of love I get from NSA, I've never get any kind of love from anywhere since I'm, in this country. It means a lot to me.
NSA family means support and, being able to meet and talk to other people who really understand what it's like to stutter. If you don't stutter, you really don't really understand what it's like, and the frustration and the communication difficulties and, all the obstacles and frustrations and shame that we've had to go through our entire lives. And a lot of times, until you find something like the NSA, you really haven't met any other stutterers, or maybe you met one or two. And I used to avoid, if there was someone who stuttered that I happened to run into, I would tend to not want to associate with them or meet them because I was ashamed, and it just I didn't want to have anything to do with other people who stuttered. But coming to the NSA, you learn to accept yourself as a person who stutters, and you see other people in all kinds of different walks of lives. There's doctors, lawyers, teachers, scientists, people who work in McDonald's, students, the whole spectrum of occupations and life situations. And, stutterers are doing everything that that non-stutterers are doing.
The local groups that I've belonged to, I've considered my family. I see them once every month. I used to belong to the Lafayette, Louisiana chapter, and I loved the people that were down there. Came up to Queens, and a few of us started the Queens chapter, and it's great to see my family there also. As far as what they mean to me, courage. I know these people understand some of the things that I go through, and of course, vice versa.
I never understood it prior to being here, but when they say it's a family, it truly is a family. You come here, they welcome you with open arms. Everyone treats you like a sister or a brother or a mother or father, truly like they've known you forever. And all the barriers that you've ever had up are completely just taken down. And like I said, I'm so grateful.
The NSA family is it's the ability to talk to any one of the 700 people here this weekend, and know that we have one key core commonality, which is our speech. So there's no judgment on how long it'll take for someone to say their name. There's no judgment on our background, regardless of what all our other beliefs, jobs, lives in society are, the one key commonality is our speech here.
Being part of the NSA family just means the world to me. This is my second year, and I'm developing closer relationships with everyone and deeper bonds, and so I just feel like it's going to continue to grow.
My new NSA family means acceptance. It means it's somebody I can talk to. There's police officers, doctors, medics, firefighters, CEOs here. People who work for the federal government. It means somewhere I can go where I feel normal.
It is a family, it really is. There are people who now I've known for 16 years. There are people I see at every conference that I love seeing them at every conference. There are people, I see them every 3 years. There are some people I stay in touch with on a monthly basis through Facebook, and there are just so many people, and every year there's got to be 10, 25 new first-timers or new people. You can't meet everybody. Conferences have 700, 800 people. Just think that you can meet everybody. So I'll meet someone and I'll say, is this your first time? And they'll say, no, I've been here 3 times already. So that's always fun too.
The NSA nation, as I call them, they are and always will be my strength, my rock, my courage, and they will always guide me in making the right decisions. I don't want to do anything that would ever hurt these people who I love more than life itself. And to be here with people who get you, who understand you, who know you better than anyone else ever will, is truly priceless. And the camaraderie we share is unlike anything else ever seen.
The NSA family is extremely important to me and to my family. We came here in the late 90s at the recommendation of my son's speech advisor, Phil Schneider, who's become part of our family, literally almost. And I think Phil sent us here more for my benefit than for my son's benefit. As a matter of fact, when we came here, my wife insisted that I come with Michael alone, because my wife always has been and always had been and always was in a pretty good place with my son stuttering, because she stuttered as a youth and eventually didn't stutter anymore. But I always had trouble coming to grips with Michael stuttering, and I was always very much afraid for his future as a stutterer. And being the kind of nervous parent I always was about everything, Michael stuttering certainly was my major cause of concern. And coming here really, really changed my entire view on stuttering in general and Michael's future in life as a stutterer. I came here as a hardened New Yorker that no one could tell me anything. And my very first hours here, I went to Russ Hicks' seminar on for first-timers orientation and listened how this would change your life and all of that rhetoric, and didn't believe any of it because I'm a wise ass. And in the next 4 days, everything he said came true, and I met all these people that had great lives who still stuttered and were all professionals and did all sorts of things. And I realized that all of my fears were unfounded, and that even if Michael stuttered to the day he died, that he could have a full and meaningful life. And that's exactly what happened. My son married a beautiful girl last year and has a fantastic job where he's an assistant district attorney in Brooklyn and tries cases and still stutters, and he's a star. So it has a great special place in my heart, and I vowed that I would never miss another convention of the NSA, which unfortunately I had to miss one last year for health reasons, but that's the only reason I would miss it. And I also vowed that I would spend time helping the NSA for the rest of my life, because every family that can't afford to come here should be able to come here, and that's what I've made it my mission to do, to try to help families that can't afford to come to the NSA find the means to come here, and that's what I do.
Well, the NSA family completely changed my life. I was very covert growing up, didn't know anyone who stuttered, was very ashamed of my stuttering. So for me, finding other people who stutter and finding the NSA family opened up a whole world to me beyond stuttering, but first the world of stuttering, and then realizing there's a world even beyond stuttering. And it's the strength and support I got from the NSA that I realized I wanted to go back to school to be a speech pathologist. And eventually I even moved to China for a year and lived on my own and met people and was sociable, and I face my fears every day. The NSA family is that push that I needed to face my fears every day.
Being in an organization surrounded by hundreds of other people who stutter or who get stuttering really exemplifies the NSA logo that you are not alone. For years myself, before I found the NSA, I felt isolated, personally isolated. And I did that to myself because, like many people who stutter, I thought I was the only one. So when I first came to the NSA in 2006 in Long Beach, California, ashamed and scared and overwhelmed as the first conference can be, I realized, oh my God, I'm not alone. And the incredible feeling of being embraced, I guess is the best word to say it, being embraced by so many other people that are going to reach out to you, that really, to me, is why I keep coming back.
Could you feel it when you walk in the door? You know, you go, we leave here and we go home and we go out and we go do and we live our lives. We keep in touch with some, but then when you walk in this door each year, there's that sense of family, the family that you want to see, that you look forward to see. It's total acceptance. I mean, I've shared so much of my life, my entire life. I've been a part of the NSA since I'm 19 and I'm now 54. That is my entire adult life. So I've shared marriages, I've shared divorces, I've shared deaths, and love, and children being born with stutters, and it's really been a part of me, and it's always with me, and it's very, very, very special.
It's just a sense of place. It's a place where you always feel welcome. It is a place where you can stutter, a place where you can share just about anything and feel as though you're going to be treated warmly and with respect, and nobody's going to make fun of you.
NSA family means to me that it's people who are there for you, because that's what family is about. They support you, they got your back, they're always there whenever you need anything. They'll drop everything no matter what they're doing. It's someone that you know you can always rely on and depend on day or night, 24 hours. Even though they say you can choose your friends, you can't choose your family. I think with NSA, I feel closer to most people in NSA than I do my actual friends and even some of my family as well. And I just think it's a place where we come together with unconditional love and support and acceptance of each other.
Well, you know, I think it means, you know, when I look at a family, or as I heard last year, stamily, you know, I look at my own family, and, you know, I look at it as having a mom and a dad, brothers and sisters and stuff, and you're gonna have some infighting, regardless. But you're also going to have people within the family, your brothers and sisters. You're going to have them help you and inspire you when they need you most, you know, or when you need them most, I should say, and you know, within a family, if you argue and stuff, you still love them regardless. You still love them because you want them to aspire to what they want to be in life, you know. And you know, I think that that when you are in a family, help, you know, your family needs to be your foundation, and I need a stable and a hard foundation in life, and that's what I look at the NSA as.